Welcome back to the series. In this episode, we're going to dive into the basics of 3D design using Shaper 3D. This video will guide you through the fundamental tools you will need to create your first object. Let's start by opening Shaper 3D. To get started, click on the little plus up here, which will start a new design. Shaper is known for its intuitive interface. You don't need to be an expert to get started. Let me show you around. So in this corner here, we have the little cube, which is to rotate your view, like this, or to go into one of these views, top, front, right, back, and so on. Here you have settings. We can go into these later on, and this is the history. Once you start designing, all of your steps will be listed here, and you can edit them in hindsight. On the left-hand side, you have the basic tools, which are Sketch, and then Add. Here you can add images, files, construction lines, but we will go into this later on too. Here are some more tools you will use later. And on here, you will see all of your bodies you created. I will show you this later again. The first thing we need to do is create a 2D sketch. Just like in Fusion, we begin our design in 2D before converting to 3D. In Shaper, this is done by using the Sketch tool, which is over here. Click on it and then select the plane to work in. We will go with this one, which will be the top view. To create our basic shape, we will start by selecting the Circle tool. Place the center of your circle wherever you want. I like to start in this origin point. As you can see, you can drag it out to the dimension you want, or type in whatever dimension you want to use. As you can now see, the dimension disappeared. To get them back, click on Constraint Settings. And here you can see Always Show Constraints, Always Show Dimensions. I would at least switch this one on. You can always switch it off if you don't like it. If you want to adjust the size, double-click on the dimension and type in the new dimension and hit Enter. Now it's time to turn our 2D circle into a 3D shape. To do this, exit the sketch and use the cube to rotate your view. And now click within the circle, and with this arrow you can drag it up and enter the dimension you want. Let's go with 25 millimeter. And just like that, we created a solid 3D object. As mentioned before, if you go to History, you can see the steps you took. If you want to edit the sketch, you can either do it in here and just click in here and do it like this. Or you could also go over to Items, where all of your items will be listed. If you added, like, let's say, a reference image, it will be also listed here. If you add construction lines and any other sketch, they will all be listed here. You can also filter what you want to see here. So you can also edit it in here, like this. Same goes for the extrusion. You can select it here and then drag it out, make it smaller, enter a dimension. And that is it. To recap, we started by creating a 2D circle and turned it into a 3D object by using extrusion. These are the basic steps you will use in almost every design you create in Shaper. In future videos, we will go deeper into more complex designs and tools, but for now, I encourage you to practice creating and modifying basic shapes like this one. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will be using these tools. And that's it for today's video. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions or ideas for future videos, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a good day.